Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Before we start this video, I need everybody to understand something. This is not my platform. YouTube is not my platform. I cannot say whatever the heck I want to say whenever I want to say it, okay? I have to abide by their laws and their regulations. So, in the comment section, I'm going to put a comment in the comment section for y'all to interpret what I'm actually saying in my video. When I say watermelon or he ate the watermelon, understand what that really means. So go to the comment section and you will know exactly what watermelon means. I'm going to have somebody pin it up in the comment section so that way I don't get a strike for this. Now, let's get to it. So, women out there, I understand that, you know, you get pregnant by guys. And when you get pregnant by these guys, sometimes they don't turn out to be who you thought they was. You know, some of you women get pregnant at the age of 15, 16, 17, 18. Y'all get pregnant when y'all young. And 9 times out of 10, y'all do not be in relationships with your baby daddies. Now, you might have 2, 3 baby daddies. And now you at the point that you don't want to be with nobody. And then here comes along Prince Charming. Prince Charming he don't have no kids. He got a good job. He got a nice car. He got his home. He got it going on. Any kind of handsome on the eyes. But in your mind, it's just something ain't right. And the first thing you say to yourself is, why did he choose me? I got 3 little girls, ages 2, 4, and 6. Why would he want somebody like me with all this baggage? But he treats you like a queen, like you're supposed to be treated. And you like, man, this dude is just so perfect. Man, but it's just something in the back of your head that's just screaming, something ain't right about this dude. Why me? Let's get to the story. So, the guy that I got in the thumbnail, this is the dude. I had to blank out his eyes because, well, I don't want to be responsible for when the homies see him and lock up and they do something real bad to him, whether it's watermelon, you know, eating the watermelon on him, or sending him to the afterlife. So that's why I blanked out his eyes. So you get Mr. Perfect. We're going to call him Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect, see this woman at the grocery store. But let me give y'all the spoiler alert. This is not his first time seeing this woman. He been watching this woman. And why he been watching this woman? Because he been watching her daughters. When he approached the woman, the 6-year-old daughter was with her. Hey, how you doing, ma'am? I'm okay. What's up? Oh, I just want to let you know, man, you are so gorgeous. Oh boy, quit playing. No, I'm dead serious, man. Look at your skin, man. It's just so brown and just so smooth, man. You got a man? No, I ain't got no man. And I ain't looking for no man neither. Listen, I know you don't know me from Adam. I know you don't know me from nobody, okay? I know I'm a complete stranger. But listen, I done seen you a couple of times. I done finally worked up the courage to come over here and finally talk to you. My name is so-and-so. And would it be all right that maybe I can get your number and we can talk later on and try to at least be friends? I mean, at least that, because you said you ain't got no man. Now, let me tell y'all something. This is what these creeps do. They play these military mind games. In fact, they are predators because they see a single female with multiple kids and they don't see no man around. And usually in these situations, the man usually at home playing Xbox and, you know, but in this case, nah, because he been watching her like a predator, like a lion stalking a deer in the savannah, Sahara. So he already know the whole get down. Number one, she got 3 kids by 3 different baby daddies. He know that she live in a low income area. So 9 times out of 10, she's struggling on bills. So he like, you know what? I know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna watch this. So as she at the checkout line, she about to pull out her bridge card or her food stamp card. Let me know in the comment section, what do y'all call it in y'all city when the government give y'all money on y'all cards to buy food? In Michigan, in Ohio, we call it bridge cards. Let me know in y'all state what y'all call it. So right before she about to pull out her bridge card, he whip up on her, pull out a little knot of money, all hundreds. Oh, I got you, baby. I got you. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. No, listen. Let me tell you something. And he was really aggressive with it too. He said, let me tell you something. You told me that you ain't got a man, right? And if you had a man, this is what your man's supposed to do. So he said, put that away. You save that for something else, for a rainy day. Here you go. How much is it? 300? 1, 2, 3. Here you go. Matter of fact, I know you got a couple bills, and I'm finna relieve that stress off you. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, no, 5. There you go. It's nothing to him. Why? Because he's a drug dealer, right? So she like, oh, you ain't have to do this. I can't take this. He said, well, look, I'm gone. I'm out. I don't want it. I'm out. And he look at the little girl and be like, you know what? You stay in school and you listen to your mama. I'm gone. So he leave up out of there. So the lady at the cash register like, girl, you better talk to him. Shoot, he doing it like that. Girl, you better talk to him. She like, yeah, plus he is kind of cute. So 2 days go by. He don't call her. Now he letting it marinate on her mind. He letting it sink in on her mind. Like, man, he ain't called me. Man, he must got a girlfriend or something. But then again, why me? Why me? This is his plan. He let it marinate. This is a part of his package of playing military mind games. So on the 3rd day, she get a call. Hello? Hey, this so-and-so. Hey, what's up? Did you eat today? Boy, you just bought me all these groceries. You know dang well I ate. Well, what's your favorite food? I like shrimp and lobster. That's it? Okay, look, check this out. Where your kids at? Oh, they at school. All right, so this what we gonna do. I'm gonna take you out to Red Lobster. And what, is this a date? Yeah, this a date. Matter of fact, before we even go there, we finna go to the mall and I want you to pick out something nice, okay? And then we're gonna go to Red Lobster. All right, well, what's your address? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, here I come. Pick her up, they go to the mall, she get a couple outfits, they go to Red Lobster. Now, when he's the kids, the 6-year-old and the 4-year-old get picked up from, they go to elementary, but the 2-year-old don't go to school. The 2-year-old is with her sister, her older sister. So he like, you know what? Let's go pick the kids up after the dinner. And she was like, because she was talking about she got to rush home and, you know, get the kids from school and get her youngest daughter from her sister's house. He's like, you know what? I'll do it. I got you. You ain't got to go home and rush. We'll go pick them up. She's like, are you sure? You sure? He like, yeah, man, ain't no problem, man. Listen, girl, me and you gonna be together one day, and I'm gonna be around, and I ain't going nowhere. So they gonna have to see me and know who I am anyway. And like I said, I know this like our second date being in front of each other, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna marry you one day. I'm gonna marry you one day. And you know, I'm just letting you know I'm here. And she looked at him like, dude, you don't even know me. It's just the second day. He like, listen, when it's love, it's love. I ain't gotta, we finna put a pause. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all do know, like the way I'm talking to some of you ladies out there, and for the fellas, just chill. Just wait a minute. For you women out there that might be looking at me right now, I know I ain't the finest looking thing out there, but I'm not ugly. You get a man like me, you know, light on the eyes and telling you everything you want to hear. Y'all got to be careful. Be very careful, because these predators, sometimes they don't come looking real ugly. Sometimes these predators don't be looking all messed up. They know how they can move their mouthpiece real good. They talk real good. They dress real good. They got that good cologne on. Yeah, and they always throwing their money around because they know that you in a bad spot. And that's what they like to do. Now, the reason why I say that, because women, I understand that. Never mind, let's just get back to the story. So she like, oh my God, you just so sweet. He was like, listen, we gonna be together one day. You gonna be my wife. She ain't never heard nothing like that before in her life. The 3 baby daddies that she had to worry about cheating, always fighting with other chicks, people playing on her phone, ain't no type of commitment at all, right? STDs here, there, they stealing out her purse, knowing that she ain't got it. They taking her phone bill and all that, knowing that we got kids that we got to provide for. And he told me that he want to marry me. Oh, that just broke her down. This woman almost shed a tear. And she said, don't play with me, man. This is the second day. Don't play with me. Don't say stuff like that to me. He said, let me show you how real it is. So he grabbed her. And she said, what you doing? He said, just come here. And he grabbed her close. They in the car. And he whispered in her ear. He said, girl, I'm here for you. And I love you. And she tried to pull away from him. And he pulled closer. He said, girl, you don't know who you got in the car with you at all. You don't know who the man is holding you. Let me tell y'all something. He right on that. She don't know who is holding her right now. She do not know what's in store for her and her kids. Okay, y'all, 6 months done passed. He done moved in with this woman. He done married this woman. Now, the 6-year-old was coming to the mama and saying, hey, ma, blah, blah, blah is coming into our room while you go to sleep. And she like, what do you mean he coming into your room while I sleep? She like, he just come in the room and, he just lay on top of me. And when the 6-year-old told the mama this, she like, what do you mean he just comes in your room and he just lays on top of you? Yeah, mom, that's what he do. Now let me tell y'all something. This 6-year-old girl, she can verbalize what's going on. She's not making this up. She's not dreaming about this. This is really happening. Her mama had it in the back of her head that, you know what? He done bought me a car. He done bought the kids school clothes, school shoes. He done did more for these kids than their own daddies did since they was born. But it's just something wasn't right. It's just something, I just couldn't pinpoint it. And this what it was. He was going in the kids' room doing watermelon. So she like, tell me exactly what he was doing. She was like, well, when you go to sleep, he'd come in the room and he'd just, lay on me. And she like, did he like hurt you or anything? She was like, no, not really. He was just really heavy on me. And she was like, go to your room and stay in your room. Now at this time, y'all, dude is out there in the streets, doing hand-to-hand deals. That's how he make his money. So she go downstairs to the living room and she roll up. Her mind is like, I cannot believe what my 6-year-old daughter just told me, that this Mr. Perfect that does everything right, that comes home at night, that makes money, provide for us, that protects me, that don't lie to me, Mr. Perfect ain't so perfect. This was the thing that was in the back of her mind, that she just could not let go of something just ain't right. And this was it. So now she downstairs contemplating what she gonna do. She's sitting there, she like, should I call the police? Should I call my mama? Should I call my sister? What should I do? So she said, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. So she wait till he get home. He come in the house. Baby, where you at? I'm in the living room. Hey, what's wrong with you? Did you touch my daughters? Huh? What? I said, did you touch my daughters? No, I ain't touch. What you mean touch your daughters? I don't even whoop your... Listen. My daughter said, when I go to sleep, you go into their room. Man, I don't know what you talking about, man. Come on, man. Who said that? Which one of them said that? I would never do that. It don't matter which one that said it. Did you go in my daughter's room and touch them? No, man. Why would I do something like that, man? You was my wife, man. Why would I do anything like that, man? Man, I ain't like that. Why would I? That's sick, man. That's sick. Why would I do that? I'm going to need for you to pack your things up and you got to go. For what? For what? You got to go. I'm not going nowhere. I'm your husband. You need to choose me over these kids. How you gonna believe what these kids talking about over me? Now here it go, y'all. Here go the military mind games. You remember when I say these predators, they use their money? I'll take care of you. I've been taking care of you and these kids. I take care of these kids better than their own daddies do. I make sure every bill in this house is paid. And you gonna accuse me of this? You gonna accuse me of this? No, I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. No, I'm not going nowhere. You need to go before I call the police. Man, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. But you foul. You foul. I'm gonna go. I ain't been nothing but a good dude. I've been a good dude. And this, man, you know what? It's good. It's good. We good. I'm gonna go. But just know that I love you and I love them kids. And I would never do nothing. I would never do nothing to jeopardize that. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. He pack his stuff up. Then he roll out. We gonna fast forward. She let him back in the house a month later. One day, she decides to go to the grocery store with her mama and left dude at the house with the kids. Now, according to the police records and his paperwork, according to what the literature was in the paperwork, I'm just going to say this. When the mama got home and found her 4-year-old daughter, she was tore. She was tore down there. Dude was nowhere to be found. We're gonna skip to prison. Now, y'all like, yo, Dante, how you know the details of this story like that? Like you was right there, like a fly on the wall. Y'all remember when I told y'all in prison, people can find out who you are, even if you don't even show your paperwork, that people can get on that phone and call their people and investigate you and find out what you are in there for, especially when you are very apprehensive to showing your paperwork. Well, my homeboy Al was bunkies with this dude. One night, after drinking some of that jungle juice, that prison brew, dude got to run in his mouth to Al. Now, at this time, y'all, Al was on a whole nother block than me. Me and him got into some trouble. Well, I had to go to the hole for 2 months, and Al, he went on the other side of the compound. But we ended up finding our way ourselves back to each other, like always. He come to me one day, he like, yo, Dante, we was at the fence, me and him talking through the fence. He was like, man, I need some advice. I'm like, what's going on? He was like, man, my bunkie, he ain't right. I said, what you mean he ain't right? So I reached out to my people. You know, I've been laying on this dude for the last 2 weeks, just laying on him about what he in here for. And, you know, last night we was drinking some of that jungle juice. And, you know, he got to, like, telling me things like, man, I'm in here for some BS and I ain't do it type mess. You know, everybody in prison ain't did what they accused of doing, right? Everybody innocent. So I'm like, what was he talking about? It was like, he basically went into this spiel talking about his wife, daughters was lying on him because they wanted her to be with their daddy. So they cooked up this story talking about he, you know, did things to them, and the mama was in cahoots with it too, and now he ain't here for that. But he wouldn't go into detail of like exactly what they said he did. So I'm like, well, I mean, he won't show you his paperwork? He was like, no, but you know how I feel about that type of stuff. What should I do? I said, you know what? You my guy. I don't want you to do anything that's going to add more time onto your sentence. If anything, if you find out that he did something real horrible with his wife, kids, you're going to have to get out of that cell or get him out of that cell. I don't want you to do something to him that's going to end up giving you 5 to 10 or even life. He like, yeah, I know, but do you know how I feel about, you know, cats like that? I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to call my people. What's his name? Okay. I'm going to call my people on the outside, and they going to let me know what's the 411 on this dude. Said, all right. So he walked off. I got on the phone, called my people, told them, look up this dude, case number, look him up, let me know. Somebody come to me a couple days later and like, dude, whatever dude told y'all that he in there for, nah. He in there because he tore a 4-year-old. He tore a 4-year-old. That's why he in there. They got the DNA evidence. The evidence. What this demon did, not only that he tore her down there, but it messed her up permanently down there, to where when she get grown, she will not be able to have kids. So I'm like, and it's 100%. Yeah, it's 100%, man. That's what he in there for, man. He a predator. I said, all right, bet. So the next day, I go to the fence. I don't see Al. I'm like, man, where the heck Al at? Because usually when we hit the yard, man, Al always at the fence chopping it up, but I don't see him. I'm like, man, where the heck Al at? So I called one of his homeboys that's on the yard that be with him. I said, hey, where Al at? It was like, I don't know. I ain't seen him. I ain't seen him all day. Maybe he on a visit or something. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Let me tell y'all what happened. Somebody else found out about dude charges and why he was really in there for and what he really did, and told Al. Al already having a preconceived notion of what dude is in there for after he got him drinking that jungle juice and he divulged some of this information. When Al heard about what dude did, he told another one of his homies that was with the knife play. Well, here's the scene. So Al already knowing what dude in here for. Al got the top rack, dude got the bottom rack. Al like, you gotta go. He like, what you mean I gotta go? I need for you to pack all your stuff up and get out of this cell. He like, man, bro, what you talking about? Al being the no-nonsense dude that he is, he jumped up off that rack. He picked up this thick book and was like, I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm not going to say it no more. I need for you to get up out this, get yours and get up out this cell now. He like, man, bro, you tripping, bro, you tripping. Out of nowhere, Al just come, boom, bust dude all up in the face, bust all this up. Oh, bro, what you doing? Al get the beating with the book. Boom, boom, boom. Dude trying to fight back, but he can't. Next thing you know, one of Al homies that came with the information come in there with that sword of justice and poke dude up. Now, when this was going on, somebody snitched to the guards that was in the bubble. It was like, what's going on over there? When the guard seen what was going on while they was in there doing dude dirty, doing him bad, he called the code. Everybody locked down. Too much blood everywhere. Now, Al didn't do the poking. He was just doing the beat down. But his homeboy was doing the poking. And well, y'all know how that goes. You is going to the hole so we can do this investigation. Thank God Al homeboy was a solid dude and told him the real. Al ain't had nothing to do with this. I did this. Al was just trying to get out the way. He took the charge for Al. And when he took that charge for Al, he had to do a year in the hole, and they transferred him to a super max facility. And for dude, the super predator, he survived. But in his survival, everybody knew and now know what he was in there for. He had to get transferred out of that facility too. But it's not the end of the story by the long shot. The Holy Scripture says what goes around comes around. I believe what you put out in this universe comes back to you. So because he tore the 4-year-old, now dude have to walk around with a colostomy bag. And his of what I heard lately, he going through it. He going through it. Because not only that's an inconvenience to your celly, smelling that, I heard he get beat up on a daily. Began smacked around, this off the rip off his charge. And off the rip of him, that smell, began beat up.
Oh shit, here we go again.